It's Ruto must go. Tell me how you want me to go. Umesikia mazungumzo ya Rais William Ruto?
You know, sijui anamaanisha nini akisema you know, power belongs to...
How do you want him to go?
No, power belongs to the people, isn't it? And he's on a social contract, isn't it? Power is not his. Article 137 of the Constitution defines how the president can go. He can be removed through impeachment, either death or whatever, and then he can be removed by the people who are the owners of power. It is not the president who has the power. We have donated power to him to act on our behalf.
But there is a constitution.
To make decision on our behalf.
Yes.
And there is a constitution, isn't it? He's not permanent there. Ndio aseme ya kwamba mnaambia nitaenda na maana gani? Anaweza enda kupitia kwa kura, isn't it? Impeachment or natural kitu chochote. Because he's not permanent. Yeah. So sidhani kama hiyo maongezi yake ilikuwa maongezi from an informed position. Hapana. Article 137 is very clear. And you know, all elected people, starting from the MPs, no, the MCS, the governors, MPs, senators, and the president, all are on what we call a social contract. A social contract of 5 years. So then we can remove, okay, look at MPs. 70% of members of parliament are never re-elected, are sent home. Are you getting it? 70% is a huge percentage. So he can go that way or whichever another thing. But I think he has a problem in terms of...
the president has a contract.
Yeah, he just has a contract.
Let's wait.
It's a contract for 5 years.
Yes.
If Kenyans don't feel that they...
He is not being given time to do work.
By who? He has all the time. He's in the office. He has all the instruments of power. Which time do you want him to be given? To do what? Isn't it? Kenyans, the KRA collects taxes on a daily basis. And we collect the billions of shillings. Are you getting? It is his own problem for employing people who are incompetent. People who don't have the capacity to assist him to govern this country properly.
There are allegations that some of these protests are baseless.
Protests are not baseless. Those thinkers, people who put it under Article 37 of the Constitution, worldwide, it is not only Kenya.
They have no agenda.
Forget about it. Worldwide, they know that the governments are always rocky. Government are always, people can be stronger with power. And that's what motivation are there. In a constitution, including Uganda, US, these demonstrations. And they know how human beings behave. Isn't it? So demonstrations are illegal. They are in the constitution. They are not baseless. They are baseless for those who are in power because they don't want to be criticized. Are you getting? But they are essential. Hata wale sahi wako katika uongozi sahi watahitaji hiyo demonstration if another government is not performing. Are you getting it? So here it is constitutional and it has to be there. We don't want it to be interfered with because governments will come and the governments will go. And we can have a rogue government, we can have a rogue president, we can have even a dictator in the future. We don't know. And that's why the constitution must be safeguarded and must be preserved.
The president says people think it's fashionable to go for protests. They want to take selfies and the videos and then post on social media to look fashionable.
No. It has nothing to do with the fashion. It is in the Constitution. It is in Chapter 37 of the Constitution of Kenya. It has nothing to do with it.
Yeah,
fashionable is that the people are aggrieved.
Yes, it's in the Constitution, but then the president says
people are just aggrieved.
Many of these people just go on the streets for no reason, for no good reason.
You know, abductions, isn't it?
Yes.
Kenyans have disappeared. isn't it? There's a poor economic policies, failed education systems, failed diplomacy. No, you get it. Extrajudicial killings. You get it. So there are so many things that are not working. Are you getting? And many Kenyans are aggrieved.
And that's why he has vowed to protect men and women in uniform. He said that.
Men and women in uniform cannot assist you to rule. Let me tell you. It is the people who elected you. If men in uniform will see that the people who elected you, isn't it, have refused you, they will abandon you and go with the people. Men in uniform cannot assist to you to rule. It is the people who gave you the mandate. If the people are not happy with you, if the people are dissatisfied with you, men in uniform will do what the people says. They will never do what the president says. Are you getting me, Felix? Isn't it? So it is better to please the people who elected you other than pleasing men in uniform. Men in uniform are there because of the people. They are not there because of you. You are a single person. You are a single government, isn't it? You can go, but the people of Kenya will remain. So men in uniform will always go by the people. They will not go by the president or so. Are you getting? So you cannot trust them, isn't it? They will go by the people. Kama watu ndio walikuchakua na wamekukataa, sisi hatuwezi tukapika watu ambao wamekuchakua. Because those men in uniform never elected the president. Anyway, it is the people. It is 7.1 million people who voted for Mheshimiwa William Ruto to be the president. Are you getting? Men in uniform hawafiki 200,000, hawawezi wakakupigia kura ukapita unless you want to be a senator. But the millions of Kenyans who voted for you, they are the ones you must trust. They are the ones that you are ruling. So you cannot base on men in uniform to protect your regime. They cannot protect it. It is only the people who can protect the regime. Are you getting it? Men in uniform will go by the wishes of the people. They won't go by the wishes of those in power. Kwa sababu nao wakichua ya kwamba huyu jamaa umeanguka, hawatakufuata. Watasema watu wamesema. Watu walikuchakua yeye, wamekukataa. Sisi hatuwezi tukawaua, and it happens. So that is not the issue. The issue is that
yes,
the president should understand why are people angry with this government. Hardly 3 years in power, isn't it? It is because of the poor policies, isn't it? High taxation rates, corruption, improved tribalism. You get it. You look at employment, look at everything. No. People are seeing this thing and the people are aggrieved. Poor police, poor economic policies. Isn't it?
He says, the president
people cannot take, yes.
Going to the streets does not help in finding solutions.
For him, he wishes people not to go on the streets because he's the president, isn't it?
Yes.
But he is forgetting why people are going on the streets. Is that 63 people were killed last year, and there's total impunity. Nobody is accountable.
And on 25th last month,
and about 16 other people have been killed. No accountability. And you have rogue ministers who are coming out bragging. Are you getting?
And they shoot to kill order.
Shoot to kill order, and all that. So people agree.
But then look at these statements. When Kipchumba Murkomen orders police to shoot, gives the police shoot to kill order, and then the president comes out and says we are going to protect men and women in uniform. What does this imply?
It means the president is the one who told Murkomen to utter those statements. Those statements collaborate.
It was order from above.
Exactly, it's like an order from. But you see, Felix, two things define you. You are patient when you have nothing, and your attitude when you have everything. Look at Mbu comment, isn't it? Two things define you. You are patient when you have nothing, and your attitude when you have everything. Unakumbuka Mbu comment anasema ya kwamba anasa ya shilingi sijui kwa mili hiyo ni 50 or something. Alafu tuna mtoto mmoja from Elkema Marakwet alikuwa anasema ya kwamba pay ya saa yako hiyo peke yake inaweza funza watoto 200 wamalize university. Yes. Kitu kama hivyo. That is the attitude when these are the people, and you can know. In fact, we have signed a petition with the Katiba Institute. Yes. We have moved to court, isn't it? That Murukomen is not fit to hold a public office because of that statement. He has taken over the work of the IG and other, but there's nothing like shoot to kill, isn't it? Is that if Kenyans have mistakes, arrest them, take them through the due process. Are you getting it? We can't do what we call summary execution of suspects. That means that as a police officer, you have arrested, isn't it? Yes. You are a judge, you are a witness, and you have convicted that particular person. No. The due process of law. Shikamutu, peleka in the competence institutions, waendelee. Lakini if you say shoot to kill.
That's why it's called a police service.
Yeah, that's why it's called.
Police force.
It is not a police force. The police don't have those guns for killing people. It's just to protect the people. And if you have a minister or a CS who orders, and the president, isn't it, appears to be in support from the statement you have said, then they are out to kill people, and the only best solution to it is that killing people is not a solution. Killing people will never be scared. Are you getting it?
Murkomen came out and denied those allegations.
No, he said it. And you see the president also said that they will protect men in uniform.
He'll
from
do everything
who?
Possible to protect men and women in uniform.
Protect men in uniform from who? Isn't it? Protect them for killing.
What does that mean? Does it
mean
if
when they kill people,
yes,
they will be protected? That's what it means. Otherwise, wa at protection. Raia wanatembea tu.
Shall we then have a country?
Now, that is the dangerous position ile is recurring inaenda, isn't it? Is that if people find out that the government has failed to protect them, then people can start making their own arrangements of protection. And that's why you see things like Congo, it's that the people feel that the government is not protecting us. The government is using what we call selective application of the law. Ina protect watu wengine wako vulnerable na watu wengine. But at the end of the day, why are people in the streets? That is the question the president should be answering. Other than skirting around the subject, isn't it? Is that we have so many things, let me tell you, Felix, isn't it? Like development, whatever development the president talks about are imaginary. Are you getting? Absolutely imaginary. Is iko wapi? Isn't it? Kasi iko ngambo, sijui kasi nimepata kasi Ujerumani 200, sijui what. Only vijana wanaenda na wakuwa defrauded. Wengine wanarudi sijui walienda wapi, kitu kama hiyo. So the biggest problem is that the government has very poor policies, poor economic policies, over taxation, isn't it? They failed health system, failed everything. Nothing appears to be properly working. There are complaints all over, isn't it? There's corruption left and right.
The president is saying, whereas you are exercising your democratic right, but please refrain, don't ban the country. Bonya, people are looting.
The question is, why are people demonstrating? Isn't it?
are those demonstrations?
Why? The question is why? People are angry. People are dissatisfied with this government. Simple. High taxation. Sawa. Ushuru ndio huo. And that high taxation, people are not seeing services. Umeona? Capitation is not coming. University education in shambles. Share is not working for majority of the people. Are you getting it? Capitation in schools is not. Those are the issues why people are angry with this regime. So the president, other than coming out and now talking and start moving around the country, let him sit in the office and try to solve those problems facing people that they are compelling people to go on the streets. Are you getting it? You cannot just say msiende na watu wanalala njaa, isn't it? You can say what was where, and when your government is fitting elites only, isn't it? The majority of the people don't see the benefit of this government. Are you getting it? But then those people in power, you see, you read the auditors' reports, people are just on a looting sphere.
The president has admitted different things, but then he comes out and says, please, let us figure out how we are going to get solutions.
It is him,
yes,
who is in charge of this country. It is him who should give direction on how these problems can be solved. Isn't it? Because he's on a social contract of 5 years. If the president, in his wisdom, appointed incompetent people, Kenyans are not part and parcel of that problem.
Do you think he has tried to solve some of the burning
Never.
issues?
Which ones? Which ones?
Employment.
Employment where? You know, you get it. Employment, you can see employment.
Theft in health sector.
You know, in health sector, it is still on the way. Share, you see so many stories about share. Saizi wamekuja wamesema ya kwamba, if you want, ukitaka uhudumiwe, sawa, pako ulipe miezi 12, mwaka mmoja, yes, ndio share iko. Now, haielewi ya kwamba tuna watu ambao hawawezi. Are you getting it? Rais anafikiria kila mtu anakula pesa kama ya mbunge.
Anasema kuna ile wanaita lipa mdogo mdogo. Yes.
Oh, forget about it. That is not practical. What is practical is that if you have not paid for 1 year, hautumiwi. Hii ingine ya lipa mdogo mdogo moyo, it's just a public relationship exercise.
It's not there.
It's not there. End up hospital uone.
It's not there.
Wachana na hiyo bwana. Hakuna kitu kama hiyo. See now, which is which? Mdogo mdogo ama mwaka mzima? Nani wanalipa mwaka mzima? Nani wanalipa mdogo mdogo? It has to be sweeping policy that accommodates everybody. It cannot be discriminative. Mara mdogo mdogo, mara mwaka mzima, which is which? Tell us one thing, because watu walikuwa wanapata ya miezi moja wanalipa. Saa hizi mpaka ulipe ya mwaka mzima. How can a boda, isn't it? A poor mamboka down there afford you pesa yote safari moja ndio atibiwe. Let us come with one sweeping policy ambayo is accepted and it can accommodate everybody, isn't it? Mdogo mdogo hiyo ni sawa, isn't it? And let that be the policy. Hii ingine ya kusema pako ulipe mwaka mzima, it is a contradiction in itself. So which is which? Who should pay once in a year and who should pay mdogo mdogo? Isn't it? You know, that is discrimination. We must have one sweeping policy that accommodates everybody. And in HIF ilikuwa namna hiyo. Hukuwa na malalamiko mara makundi, mara zichimbabe. And it has even moved into the education sector. Are you getting it? Security you 1, 2, module 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Umeona kitu kama hiyo? Band 1, band 2, band 3, band 4, band 5. Those are discriminative.
But then you and I, Bonya, we are going to agree that this thing requires time. It's a process.
Forget about time, isn't it? You found systems were working. HELP was working. NHIF was working. Isn't it?
But
this
with
is
a
not
lot
a
of
new thing.
Loopholes.
Forget, Josie, how much money has been lost? 31 hospitals have been closed, including in Bungoma here, because they have misappropriated billions of shillings. They are the same guys operating. Unaona, si ndio? If the entire system, there is a corruption, whether you call it NHIF, whether you change the name, whether you change the name 100 times, they are the same corrupt guys who will be operating that machine. It is like a computer. It is you who enters information. Are you getting? So whichever way is corruption. Na juzi umeona 31 health institutions, si ndio, zimesimamishwa. Why? Because of corruption. They have looted billions. Yani wanaandika, they have what we call ghost admissions. Mtu hajakuwa admitted na wanaandika hapo majina, wanalipwa pesa. You know, you get it. Unless we change the mindset. Changing from NHIF to SHA does not solve the problem. It is like changing the police uniform from blue to black. They will remain the same people, with the same training, with the same characters, with the same mindset.
Same livelihood.
Same livelihood. Nothing will change. So if it change, to change from SHA ilikuwa corrupt, but you are putting there the same guys who are corrupt, managing that system. Then what do you expect? You know, you get it.
Corruption to continue.
Ndio nilikuwa nakwambia, we changed the constitution, but we did not change the mindset of the people. Are you getting it? The mindset is still as old as it is.
Bonya, we shall go to that.
No.
When we shall be talking about the Passaris law. But then the GNZ are going back to the streets on Monday, Saba, on 7th of July, 2005. A few days or 4 days from now. What do you expect?
Now, Saba
after listening
has
to
Kipchumba
Murkomen's words.
Forget about it. Murkomen will one time find himself at the Hague, the ICC. Aga anajesa tu, anafikiria hiyo power haitakwisha. That power, tumekuwa na so many cabinet secretaries wale wamekuwa katika interior, isn't it? Na wameenda. He will find himself there. Sapa ilikuwa tarehe 7 Julai mwaka wa 1990, ambayo ilikuwa siku ya Saba.
It means
watu waliandamana hiyo kwa sababu that is when people were agitating for multi-party politics. Na watu 20 waliuawa katika hiyo tarehe, na watu 1156 walishikwa wakapeleka kotini. That was 1990. Are you getting? So hiyo hao watu 20 walikufa ndio Moi.
They were fighting for
multi-party politics because it was one party system. Isn't it? Saba is the day that opened for multi-party politics in Kenya. Otherwise walikuwa wamekwamia chama kimoja, ni KANU, kama si KANU wewe huwezi kuwa mbunge. Vitu kama hivyo. Ndio sasa hiyo mbili kakucha. Maneno ya mbili. So watu 20 waliuawa Nairobi, si ndio? Na watu 1156 wakafanya namna gani? Wakashikwa across the country na wakaweka ndani na wakafunguliwa mashtaka, and none of them was convicted. Wote baada with time wote walitoka. So that is the day. Are you getting it? Ndio nakumbuka tukakuwa na section 2A ikakuwa removed, watu wakakuwa free, ndio wakaform 40 na vitu vingine. So imekuwa part of history that had that day not been there possibly, multi-party could have been a long way for us. So it opened up for multi-party politics. Na ikakuwa na maana hivyo. So vijana wanaenda street, isn't it?
To do what?
Yes. Kuadhimisha hiyo siku. Isn't it? Hata sio vijana, human rights groups and whatever, we are for that day because it has been commemorated every year.
Is that the reason why they are going to the streets?
It is in commemoration of 7 July 1990, where 20 people were killed, and that paved the way for the removal of Section 2A of the Constitution.
So why are they going to the streets? To remember those people?
Not to remember those people. The day that opened democracy in Kenya.
Okay.
Multi-party politics in Kenya. So watu wengi wataenda street.
What do you expect that day?
You know, what we expect is that, as usual, the law is there, isn't it? The police must provide security, let the people demonstrate, let the people go home.
That is just a cliche. You know what is going to happen?
You know, demonstrations,
you know what's going to happen,
demonstrations, Felix,
yes,
are there constitutionally, isn't it?
Yes.
Whatever happens, we cannot just wish it away, isn't it? Because of the people in power. It's a constitutional democracy, and the people have their rights,
yes,
to demonstrate, isn't it? Ndio nakwambia, the president thought that akiua watu watakuwa scared. Never. Mimi natoka huko upakani huku Uganda. Amini aliua watu, at the end of the day he ran away out of the country. Akakimbia na mkoa akafuka akaenda. So you can't scare people, isn't it? Do the right thing. Do what people want. Listen to the people. Police brutality, isn't it, cannot make you last in power. No. It is the people who elected you. It is the people who have the vote. It's not the police. It's not the army. It is not whatever. So don't quarrel with the people. Na hakuna mtu yule ambaye anakombana na wananchi utafaulu usema ati polisi watakusaidia, watakutoroka. So do good things for the people. And these people will support because there are people who have the votes. There are people who voted for you. Whether you are a governor, whether you are the president, whether you are the senator, it is the people who voted for you. It is not the police. It is not the military.
Someone will ask
that put you in power. Unless uko nasema ya kwamba wewe umeshindwa kutawala, sawa, unataka kutumia vyombo vya usalama kukandamiza wananchi. And you won't succeed.
Bwana.
Someone
will ask, you as a leader, are you going to do what is right or what is popular?
You know, forget about it. You do what people want.
Even if it's wrong.
Many people cannot, you know, ni kitu ile watu wamezoea. Are you getting it? Na nikwambie hapa. There's what we call popular attitudes ya watu. Popular perceptions. Ile vitu watu wanajua. Huwezi kubadilisha in a day. Mfano sasa kama sisi hapa Bungoma wa Bukusu. Huwa wanatairi. Si wanapeleka watoto mtoni. Wanaweka mchanga kila kitu. Even some Christians do it, isn't it? We have had Christians here for about 120 years, isn't it? Kwa nini hii haijakufa? So mnaenda pole pole, isn't it? You cannot change this status quo overnight. And that's what the president is facing problems. When he came to power, he thought the health system was bad, isn't it? Help was bad, isn't it? Kazi mtaano was bad. Everything was bad. And that's why you find problems, so many problems. And so many obstacles. Kwa sababu watu, if it to start with one thing, yes, isn't it? Let it succeed, move to another one. But you cannot overhaul the entire system. Umeona? Everything was bad, isn't it? NHIF was not working. Help was not working. What everything. And then you come and then you want to list all parastatals, isn't it? Within 1 year, all parastatals zile zimekuwa kwa wakati wa mzee Kenyatta miaka 15 yake. Hakufikiria kulist parastatals kwa 30 years. Wakati wa Moi, he never thought of that. Wakati wa Kibaki, he never thought of that. Wakati wa Uhuru, never. And then you come in, you see that unaona that the only best way is to list all parastatals. KICC, airport, Zoya, and then report surface that all those selling have kickbacks in it. isn't it? Every government parastatal unauza, KICC, Kenya Seed, go what? Then what is happening? Why can't we go slowly? Are you getting it? Wale maraisi ambao hawakuuza hizi parastatals for 30 years walikuwa wajinga miaka hii yote. Kenyatta alikuwa mjinga, Moi alikuwa mjinga, Kibaki alikuwa mjinga, Uhuru alikuwa mjinga. So when you come to power, you see that this is money now, everything should be leased. Plus kickbacks for so many other things. That's why people are aggrieved. Umeona? Everything was not according to this regime. Everything was not working.
William Ruto has been in government for so many years. Maybe he's been able to know where hard and soft rocks
you go by the wishes of the people. If you go to Rome, you behave like a romance, isn't it? Kenya saa hizi unaona hapa nini hapa Kandui, 90% of the population here watu wanaita Kandui ofisi ya DO. 90% of people in Bungoma still call this office ya DC, isn't it? Hii ya DC. Ukienda hapo nilienda siku ile hapo Kimilo unasema unaenda kwa Gwagana unasema mimi ni trop hapo ninashukia kwa DO. Na DO alitoka kitambo. What we go long starting traditions. Umeona vitu kama hivyo? That's what I'm trying to now explain. Long standing traditions cannot be moved once. When we started agitating for the new constitution, people thought that no, we must remove the provincial administration. Sawa. At the chiefs, assistant chiefs, DC, chiefs, what waende. But you see, that long standing tradition, watu patu wanaenda kwa chiefs for small problems, isn't it? Sasa huwezi, you cannot turn them all over overnight. Utoe chief, utoe DC, utoe watu wengine, ndio uliona ilishindikana. I get, that's what I'm saying, that Kenya was not a failed state when Mheshimiwa William Ruto took power. It was a functioning democracy. The economy was functioning. Whatever was there, isn't it, could have been maintained. He could have come with new rules, new laws, pole, so that the people can go with him. But he has moved ahead of the people. Are you getting it? Ameenda huko, he's not reading on the same page with the people. That is the problem. Na unaona wakati alikuja kazi mtaani saa hii wamerutisha, si ndio? But it was removed. Sijui hata akakuja kwamba pesa ya wasii kwanza pesa ya wasii hiyo toka. Kuri akakuja hapana, pensioners hawa 250 million hapana, natakana tuja hapa na sheria ya kuhakikisha kwamba watu ambao wamefanya kazi wamemaliza hii pension ni pesa nyingi sana. I know you get rushing everything the way you think, not the way people think, not the way people are used to. You go slowly. Hata wakati wasungu alikuja huko kusoma nini kitabu kama ya Things Fall Apart.
Yes.
Walikuja pole, wanakuja na wanaweka hapo kanisa na wanaobserve vile watu wanafanya. Wanamwacha mnaendelea na vitieni pole. And wanataka watu wanakuja kanisa pole. That is how people are converted. Gradually. But you come up with radical changes, isn't it, in the administration? And that's why we have problems.
Obonya, someone may ask himself, if we are afraid of making changes, bold decisions, maybe these are some of the reasons that have made us not to progress.
Our level of social and political development is still low, isn't it? Assume know that we are a third world country, isn't it? Third world country means a lot of things, isn't it? Is that you look at you know Nene, there was one time when Nene I was in Geneva, nikaangalia kwa ubao wakasema hii city ina watu, wakati ule ilikuwa watu 1680. Hata nilipika picha nikakucha naye, niko naye nyumbani. 1680. Alafu walikuwa wanasema here watu ambao wanaishi katika town hii ambayo wana decrease kukwenda mbele, it was 80% of the population. Are you getting it? Come to the statistics in Kenya here. It is 3% of the adult population that are university graduates. Vis-a-vis 80%. Are you getting it? So you can't rush things because of our level of education, our level of political and social development. Iko chini, isn't it? So that watu wanapelekwa pole pole, wanaenda na ile wamezoea, you bringing in new things, isn't it? Gradually, but you cannot overhaul. You cannot change everything within 2 years, isn't it? You cannot come and say that vile nimesema, all parastatals should be released for 30 years. With some politicians that are now friendly, getting kickbacks from those institutions. So hapa tumesikia ya kwamba viongozi kwa upande huu wetu huko wamepewa pesa. Hata ndio wengine unaona wanatoa harambee na miaka hizi zote hawajawahi kutoa harambee. Vitu kama hivyo. Yes. So you said parastatals.
They have changed.
They have changed. Are you getting it? You lease more than 285 parastatals for 30 years and you get kickbacks. Wakenya watasikia namna gani bwana? Isn't it? Yaani kwani Uhuru alikuwa mjinga? Kwani Moi alikuwa mjinga? Kwani Kibaki alikuwa mjinga? Ndio hangelease hizi parastatals. Wewe unasema namna gani? You can't lease it within 2 years. You want to lease everything. Isn't it? 30 years. Really 30 years.
Where did Portugal leave us? What happened?
So and that is why you console, isn't it? Those countries and they listen to what
said in 70s we had like the same
same
GDP,
Singapore,
yes.
But you see, it is because of corruption. Are you getting it? We lose 1.1 trillion or 1.3 trillion.
How then do we
of our taxes
if we are not going to make bold decisions?
Let me tell you, bold decision on what? Make bold decision on how you can cap corruption. Are you getting it? That will help Kenyans because we lose a third of our money we collect, isn't it? Ends up in corruption. Are you getting it? Can you make radical changes on that to make sure that the Kenyans' money is safe? That one people will support you.
Budgeted corruption.
Exactly. Hivi vitu vingine ya kusema niko ninabadilisha nchi, hapana. Aka anabadilisha maisha ya watu wachache ambao wako kwa serikali hii, ambao wako na yeye. Ndio wako wanakuwa wana utajiri mkubwa usiku na usiku. He's not changing the lives of Kenyans. If she is not working, then what do you mean? If you want a poor man down there, a poor woman down there to pay 1 year before he is attended, are you for the people or for yourself? Are you getting it? Those are the policies. Those are the poor policies that are making Kenyans angry with this regime. Nothing else. If it begin in stories, situated in tapa, at least utapadilisha nje namna gani? Are you getting it? When you and the people around you are looting.
But then give the devil his due.
Forget about it.
The president.
Acha nikwambie saa hizi. Rais saa hii akifanya capitation kwa shule ikianza kukuja, Kenyans will be quiet. If people universities will get funding, Kenyans will be quiet. Isn't it? If taxation will be down, Kenyans will be quiet. But you are collecting more money, but no services. Wakati huo tulikuwa tunasanya pesa kidogo. Sawa? But services were seen. They were there. Now, we are collecting more money, no services, more corruption. Isn't it? People are becoming rich, extremely rich. The gap between the rich and the poor is widening.
Yes.
Are you getting? In Bungoma nilikuwa nakwambia ile ya nini ya CRA ile report ya poverty index ilitoka.
Yes.
Is that we were 36%, we are now closing to 52%. Isn't it? Mwaka hii ingine ilikuwa 49.9.
That is Bungoma County.
Bungoma County. Then what I say, alafu with that poverty level, a government comes up with a policy that you must pay a whole year before you get treatment. How? I get it. Those are the poor policies that is making this regime very unpopular with the people. Period. If it vingine stories tu utabadilisha nchi gani? Can you change the country by selling all parastatals? Can you change Kenya by leasing, or rather leasing all parastatals for 30 years? Isn't it?
Do you think
Yani wewe umesema ya kwamba wewe uuse hizi parastatal ama ulisi hizi parastatal upate your kickback, for example, so that president yule anakuja miaka 10 mwingine hakuna kitu, miaka 10 mwingine hakuna kitu, miaka 10 mwingine hakuna kitu. And I think that can work. That is why human rights groups and civil society, we are always moving to court, isn't it? That you cannot mortgage everything. Hata wewe nyumbani yako Felix, papa yako hawezi kuja akasema nimekodisha shamba miaka 30. Yaani mtakula nini hapo?
And he is 70.
And he is 70.
That means
or 80.
Kama ameuza.
Unajua leasing is a soft language for selling. 30 years watakuwa wapi? Hata hii hapa Nzoia wanasema hakuna kitu kama hiyo. So that mentality ya kutaka kulisi kila kitu Kenya in 2 years, isn't it? That is what has made many Kenyans angry.
Do you think the president wants to achieve something that maybe people don't understand? He's trying to achieve something.
Nothing.
Or maybe he's not doing it.
Fight corruption
in the right way.
Skiza
but he's trying.
Felix, isn't
Yes.
it? Fight corruption, isn't it? Then the president will achieve. If you fight corruption, I'm telling you,
He declared war.
we are losing 1.3
The president
trillion.
declared war against corruption.
Let it be practical. Better said than done, isn't it? Do it. Don't say. Let us see action. Don't talk.
Do you think some people are being protected?
Of course. These are political looters. Hao watu wanaiba pesa. Unakuambia mtu sasa amenunua ndege, mtu mwingine amenunua ranch, sijui mwingine amenunua nyumba Dubai. You know, you get it.
Wanasema hao ni wafanyabiashara shupavu sana.
Wafanyabiashara.
I remember.
Wapunge wetu hawa.
One of these famous politicians saying
that is public money, that is looting. Biashara halali kama sasa hapa Hetia, si ndio? Tajiri upande huu, he will never go to Arambanda and even donate shilingi 1,200. Hawezi, biashara yake itaanguka. Hawezi. Hii pesa ni ya kuiba. So if the president wants to make a difference, isn't it? Let him put stringent measures to fight corruption, to save 1.3 trillion that we lose through corruption. Umeona? Na nimekuambia ya Bungoma hapa here, we are talking about 2.7 billion shillings that cannot be accounted for by a person called Lusaka here.
Let me ask
within
you,
a period of this years.
Before you even come to Bungoma County, let me ask you this. Do you think the president doesn't know who is stealing money?
He knows who's stealing money. He has been given the instruments of power. Are you getting it? He knows who's stealing money and he knows where the money is going. Look at the people he has employed. Look at how they talk so arrogantly.
What does it mean when he comes out and says we've declared war against corruption?
He's part and parcel of the let us see action. Sindio, action speaks louder than words, isn't it? Watch a Nyama's State House. Let us see heads rolling, isn't it? Let us see ministers being sacked. Let us see ministers being dragged to court. Let us see ministers being, let us see governors being dragged to court. Let us see senators being dragged to court.
Someone told me that.
That's when we can believe them he's doing. But if it ya kuongea Wakenya wamezoea, nitafanya hii,
There is a famous politician who told me that county governments are crime scenes.
Exactly. County government are crime scenes. Completely. And the president with this team is doing nothing because he's part and parcel of that problem. Hawafanyi kitu. Sasa sisi tutuambie unataka kubadilisha Kenya. Hapana. How can the president assist Kenya to save 1.3 trillion, according to TI? TI is Transparency International, that we lose a third of our taxes through corruption? Are you getting it? 1.3 trillion or 4 point something, isn't it? We lose it through corruption. That's what the problem is. If that is now done, isn't it? Kenyans can have free even secondary education. Kenya can have absolutely free secondary education, and then even absolutely free university education. Nobody will go in the streets, isn't it? But you have given a leeway to a few people to steal money, and for you life continues. And you believe many in uniform can protect you, your regime. They cannot.
Bonya, the way you are describing these things, it looks like these problems are deep-rooted. Then how are we going to get out of this hole?
You know, the problem is that if you can't fight corruption, my brother, isn't it? Don't come and talk to us about the thing you are going to do. Are you getting it? And I have told you that in the whole of Western region here, isn't it? That's what I'm telling you, that they talk of imaginary development. Sindio? Raisi amekuja hapa Western, amefungua immigration offices here, zilichengwa na Uhuru Kenyatta. Wakati wa Uhuru Kenyatta. Amefungua county assembly, zilichengwa wakati wa Uhuru Kenyatta. Amekuja hapa amefungua hospitali hii, zilichengwa wakati wa Uhuru Kenyatta. And this is perfectly county government money. We know we have a problem with the counties. Is that almost 80% or between 7 and 80% of the money that comes from the treasury is spent on, it is on recurring expenditure. That one is, we know, it is like that. But you see, the national government has a lot, remains with a big percentage of the money. Niambie, from here, Bungoma, Kakamega, Vihiga, Busia, do you see even a project of 10 billion? It is not there. Wanakuja na small projects ili ya kusema tumefanya hii, tuko tunafanya hii, tuko tunafanya hii, tuko tunafanya hii. But the real project saa hizi zinaelekea Nyanza. The real project siko Rift Valley. Project worth billions. Forget about the idea. Unakuja hapo unafungua soko ya shilingi bilioni 10, isn't it? Hata ni ndege zero umbetumia sinapita hiyo vitu unakuja kufungua hapa. So we don't have real projects, and that is why our people are sleeping on the job. That is why our people, I usually call them, they are followers of other people. Isn't it? Hawaongei matatizo ya upande huu. Wakati kwa anaona people like atembea na coming up talking issue-based problems ya watu, wanataka kumpika vita. So that is the problem. Waache badala ya rais kuongea maneno mengi, sijui kuenda wapi, wapi. No. Sit in the office, see how you can save 1.3 trillion that is get lost through corruption. That is when Kenyans will clap for you. That is when you will never see demonstrations. Yeah. Because that's a lot of money. It can gather for Yasha, it can gather for capitation in secondary school, it can gather for university education. Watu sahi wanaumia, watu wanauza mashamba kulipa fees na vitu vingine.
Bonya, kwa sababu ya muda nataka tuende katika mapumziko mafupi tu, lakini tukirejea we shall be talking about the Passaris law. Do you think is Esther Passaris a hired or a gun for hire? Alafu tutakuwa tunazungumzia kuhusu United in Grade. Over 300 members of parliament voted for change constitution to put under their control 3 funds declared illegal by the courts. Alafu pia, you know, the opposition is in Western Kenya. Today they are in Vihiga and Kakamega County. Then tomorrow they will be here. Baada ya muda usikuwa mrefu, mtazamaji, usiende mbali. No.
Westv, tazama ilivyo.
Ahmad.